anyway, my kind of take on it is, I mean, essentially, it's a normal part of development for almost all of us. In terms of as you grow older, we hit puberty, and even before puberty, there's desire and there's attraction and things. And obviously, I think the mix in which we grow up really influences the way we interpret these things. And one of the challenges that we have is that and I can talk from my own experience, if you grow up in a situation where sex and sexuality is not discussed, then you have to fill in the gaps.
And for me, sex is actually no different than eating or drinking, or it's a law of nature. It is something that our body needs physically and mentally. Unfortunately, as someone Turkish, coming from very religious background, I know the struggles that the taboos surrounding the sex and sexual well-being, and how those upbringings can limit people in the further in their lives. It can be challenging, and like Kuljit shared, that when we were growing up, I didn't have any phones. I didn't even have internet until I was 20. So I came out as a gay man when I was maybe 18, 19 years old. So having access to technology this much in this era could be something really good, but as long as we share the most up-to-date and relevant and correct information.
I think for me, it's taking a step back and understanding how sexuality is portrayed even within wider society. So just taking a step back from being queer men, for example, and actually looking within wider society how sexuality is portrayed. A lot of the time, even from my own lived experience, it's watching a movie and then a sex scene comes on and then shifty eyes and changing the channel, so kind of that kind of rhetoric, which I think continues on until this day within wider society, specifically within South Asian communities.